You were laying there.
Yep.
Kevin was on your legs.
Yep.
And then ambulances came and took you, I'm assuming, back to a level 1 trauma center?
Yes. So we were so lucky that where the marathon was, so close to all the Boston hospitals.
Which have great medical facilities around that area. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I mean, we couldn't have been in a better spot, to be able to get care so fast.
Yeah.
That came to us. They took, I think I was wheeled to the medical tent first. The medical tents were just past the finish line.
Okay.
And I remember them like cutting my clothes. I think they wrote something on my chest, like a number or something. I remember I actually have since met the nurse that took care of me in the medical tent.
That's cool.
She's a nurse near where I live, and she reached out to me and told me that she had taken care of me in the medical tent. So we keep in touch, and it's,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's neat to see that, like to see her and to be able to thank her.
Yeah, absolutely. To still be here, to be able to thank her.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's crazy. If you don't mind me asking, when it happened, I know your daughter had it through the ephemeral artery, but I mean, you have ephemeral and a carotid artery going down to your feet. So when that happened to your legs, did any of those arteries get cut, damaged?
I don't know.
Okay, I was wondering if that's what caused the amputation, or is just too much damage of the lower limbs?
Too much damage.
Okay. Blood flow not coming back up, things like that?
You know what? It was so no one discussed it with me.
Okay.
I just remember, just holding on, just trying to just breathe, And when I got into the ambulance, I remember thinking that it wasn't good because nobody was holding on to my legs anymore.
Okay.
And I could literally feel like the warmth coming out of me.
Wow.
And I remember being in the back of the ambulance, and the ambulance, one of the attendants was talking to me, and then he said, "There's somebody else in the ambulance too. I need to go. Are you going to be okay? I'm just going to, go take care of them." And I'm like, "Yep." And I just remember thinking, am I going to make it?
Yeah. I can't imagine all the thoughts going through your head as you're sitting there conscious.
And then as soon as we pulled, and then it was so quick that we got to the hospital. And as soon as we pulled up and they were bringing me in, they were asking me, what's your name? Do you have any allergies and whatever? And before they put me under, I just remember thinking in my head, like I just had to hold on until I got to the hospital, and then they were going to fix everything. You know? Like I knew I'd be knocked out or whatever, and they were going to take care of it.
Yeah. Not thinking about the legs being amputated at that point at all. Yeah.
And my husband didn't say anything, his thoughts about how badly my legs were. But I can remember before we got in the ambulance, lying on the ground, and I said to my husband, I said, "Is my foot still attached to my leg?" And he said, "Yes." Because I think I tried to look down, and my foot was at a weird, one foot was at a weird angle.
Okay.
But when he said yes, it was like I couldn't even think about, I don't know, consequences or whatever. I mean, you just, in the moment, you're just in pain and you just want the pain to stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
So back at the hospital, they were trying to ask me questions and stuff. And then a doctor came over, and I just remember how just sort of stoic he looked.
Yeah,
and
nonchalant.
He said, he had a clipboard, and he said, "I need you to sign this so we can amputate both your legs."
Yep, I've had that waiver.
And I just remember literally like catching my breath and looking at him like, did he just say that? You know?
Yeah.
And then, and I really looked at him and I went, both?
Mm.
And he said, yes. And the way he said it, it was yes. Like, and I just, I mean, I'm sure I just drew a line or something, you know?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't even think that, comprehend that. It was just,
Yeah.
whatever it was, just knock me out and do what you need to do.
Just trusting the doctors at that
so
point.
So the marathon's on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So I got amputated Monday, and then Wednesday, and then Friday. And Friday they were able to close because it's a lot of, I don't even know how to say that, debriding.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
taking like all the
muscles
gravel,
and
the
stuff.
junk out of everything,
Okay. Yeah.
out of your limbs, letting
Before
it all.
folding everything over and
Yes,
stuff.
before closing
it
up.
Yeah.
So, so I think more was amputated each time,
Mm-hmm.
but like I had these heavy like casts on my legs. So
Okay.
all I knew was that I was really hot
Yeah. It just,
with this on.
yeah, I can't